welcome back again for the third episode. Carrying on from pretty much where we left off from, but there will be a jump very, very shortly. That's why Streets of Rage, as you can see here from number 1, which will show the other 2 in a second, because it felt right doing it this way with these 3 to be shown before it jumps into the next step up in the evolution of consoles. Countless hours I must have played these games back in the time, and I can quite happily say I've completed all 3 of them. Yeah, I used to love playing games, beating the shit out of things. But again, it's because you're not allowed to do that in real life. So, one way of doing violence in a video game, so you don't need to do it in real life. Run, fat boy, run! Right, well, so as we come to the next step up, when the N64 hit the streets and a fighting game came out which is very different, is this one, Fighting Force. I'm laughing now because I think the frame rate is a bit playing up on this one when I was recording it, but what made me laugh the most was I didn't realise how messed up the background was. Like today's games with skyboxes and stuff that fit with the background. It's all over the place. It's not fitting with everything else. Or it's season 2 and it's gone really out of control. But I had fun. I never noticed it until now. Maybe when you get older, you start noticing silly little things like that, taking away the magic of what these games used to be like. Then to the instant classic on the N64, GoldenEye. Now, all of you must have had that one mate who used to do the online game. Well, not the online game because it's never online, but the all against all or deathmatch mode. And when you used to do deathmatch, what's the bet? And you had that one friend who said, "Let's do complex, slaps only," or it's the only level he used to like doing because he tried to trick you. The amount of times I used to mess around in this game, playing about different approaches on the battles, and this is where I cocked up. I think on this one, the controls are horrendous. I remember the N64 control pads were just mental compared to what we got now. And I do remember, because I've set all these off, the amount of carnage I do in this video, I didn't realise how bad. This is why I never got that James Bond role. Yeah, part of me thinking I should have done a bloody body count on this, about how many people I've just killed in this video. Well, not this video, but just on this GoldenEye segment. Body Harvest. Took me ages to find out the title for this one, just to find out what it was. And believe it or not, I'm pretty sure it was part of the Rockstar collection. Well, before they became Rockstar North, I think, or something like that. DMA. Is it DMA? And yeah, this was one of those random, like, alien, well, it's like time traveling, bit of all sorts. I thought this game was amazing back then, and then I look at it now and thinking, ouch. Painful. Beetle Adventure Racing. Mate, first time I think they actually tried to do a racing game for themselves on the N64, I believe. Or when they started putting racing games on there. And yeah, I used to love playing this one. I used to have a good laugh with this. I think we rented it from like the video shop we had back then. And it was like just countless of hours just racing and trying to beat each other using the shortcuts. And then obviously calling each other's cheaters. Oh, you cheated, you use that. Cry me a wamblance, you bastard. Now, another game of great proportions back then, Mario Party. The first one, the original. And now, mate, the amount of family arguments or fighting, or even with your friends playing this game, and the betrayal that some would do. Because of, oh no, we will have you win. And they never did. They cheated. Because they wanted it all for themselves. And then, before games like Skyrim that we enjoy, the first experience of like the RPG of in a 3D proportion, very bad textures though, Zelda 64. Oh mate, Ocarina of Time. I used to love playing this game. Just as much as all the other ones I used to love playing as well. But yeah, this one, being that nice adventure. here he is, the myth, the legend, the god, Conker. I would love to go into more topics of this game, but this is the only footage I can get from what I was playing on the rare replay. The amount of hours we used to play going against each other on that. And then from GoldenEye's famous outing, then we had Perfect Dark, and that was another good game. Oh my, terrible shooting from me there. Yeah, if I could just walk into my bullets, that would have made my life a lot easier. A bit like now when I come around this corner, because I think they had this auto aim function. Probably not on this gun here, but I think when I picked this one up, it kind of locked in straight away. Crazy Taxi, another mental game. Obviously used to be in the arcades, and it got brought to the consoles. Now this is the 360 version, so we have moved up to another stage in the consoles. And I believe that's what's coming up next, is another title that was sort of revitalised. So they started to redo and remaster, or kind of remaster and bring back Shenmue. They got this from the Xbox One store, actually, come to think of it.
I've got a
but
question
still,
for
back
you.
then this was on the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast was another classic. Now on to the Xbox 360 era, going up to the Xbox One. This was Fuel of War, I think. I can't remember now. I think it was Fuel of War. Very different shooter compared to all the other classics out there. So I wanted to pick out some of the ones that were probably rare in sight. The only difference between this was the controls were horrendous. It was like the shooting ideas from like Halo, I think, and some other war games. Joanna Dark makes a return in Perfect Dark Zero, a prequel, and was another rare one. So here's Outward, which is on the Xbox One now. But what I like is about it, some people have kind of, or developers are using whatever engines that still got some of these like almost retro style looks to them. Like they've taken the leaf out of like the old games like Fable. I used to love those games. Fable 1, 2 and 3. Fable 1 the best obviously for the beginning. And then onto some standard war stuff. Ghost Recon. Just a recent one, Breakpoint. I've been on it for a while, so I thought I'd go on it today just to get some bits and pieces. I wanted to have a little bit of a laugh to see how badly I have not played on the Xbox for quite a while, since I've been playing the PC a lot. Now using one of the famous Far Cry games, well, using the latest one for the new Far Cry 6 that's coming out back end of this year, I think. I'm still umming and ahhing about it. But this is the New Dawn. Now, this game is fun to play. The Far Cry games are fun. If you want to mess around actions, now they've started doing a lot more with the co-op play with your friends, which is quite good fun. I like that. The only thing, if I could take away something from these Far Cry games, are some of the weird and ridiculous ideas for weapons and other stuff. But I don't know, maybe I like the borderline realism to an extent, but yeah, there could be some things they could do. But still, they're still fun games. You can't help yourself. You gotta have these fun games now and then. Now, there's plenty of these games out there, but what I like about this one is obviously they've gone down the route with like the whole Minecraft kind of concept, but with the whole Lego world. Lego world's just brilliant. I mean, I love messing around with the Lego games. They're quite fun. And yeah, with this one was like completely unique. Yeah, I went back on it today when I was doing this video. I'll do some more of it. So a bit of an honourable mention, obviously how games change, obviously the Xbox One, the Outer Worlds, as you can see here, I've still got to play that, I've still got to even complete it. Got on to my next favourite topic now. And that topic right now is this, the return of Agent 47. Now, I wish I had some of the other games of these. I don't really have the funds to keep buying some of the old games and redoing those and doing loads more videos like this, even though I'd like to. So I brought this one together for this. Yeah, that's right, I'm a pink flamingo kicking the ass for some bodyguards. Oh mate, I tell you, I love the Hitman game series, and the fact is like how they're expanded over the years. But especially with these new this new start they've been doing, and I'm looking forward to the new third one. And say goodbye to this guy. I'll tell you, I sent him flying. Come on, you know you want me to push that button. Now, get ready to start the car, Mr. Smith. Boom.
Robert knocks down. Now for the heir to the Kronstadt Empire.
Now, another honourable mention, and like No Man's Sky, and I did have a PS4 once, but got rid of it. I enjoyed Skyrim back then, but Skyrim. Oh my god, I'm on about this game here, No Man's Sky. Anyway, but with No Man's Sky, I'm proud of how far they've come with that, and how they're still expanding and keep doing free updates. And it's on pretty much everything now, even cross-platform. And another favourite on the Xbox side of things, Sea of Thieves.